good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is. Good day. Welcome to the Morning Fanatic podcast. I'm Albert Torres, and we got another great show for you today. The NFL is finally here. Week 1. We're pumped. We're excited for the season to start. See what the season's going to bring. We've got the defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Lions this Thursday. We'll talk a little bit into that. And of course, we're going to talk about the division predictions. Who's going to be the winners of each division? We'll dive into that. But before we do, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up to like this video. Don't forget to share this with a friend. And please just leave your comments right down below. Let us know who's going to win the division. Who's going to who's
What?
who's going to win week 1. And let's get the show on the road. We've got today part of the crew. I don't know, man. We tried our best. We couldn't get him.
We delayed, but he never showed.
Didn't show it up.
Mamba.
Black Mamba, where are you at, man?
Curry imitation.
Where are you at? But show must go on, Carlos. We got the filthy Texican here. Morning Fanatic. How's it going, man?
Doing great, dude. Ready to get this show on the road. Ready for Thursday.
Hell yeah, man. Same here. How did your drafts go? How many leagues you in? Ready to fantasy or?
I only did the one with you guys, so I'm not. I'm only gonna focus on the one. I'm not going to do one with my brother or with like work people. So yeah, 100% focus on my main fantasy football league.
All right. So should I?
No
I will
excuses,
not.
No bench players are going to be fucked. No Sunday
by week
snuck up on me. No
by week
Thursday
starters.
Screw ups.
Nada. Okay.
No excuses.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I'm looking forward to our season. I just finished this last Sunday my third and final draft for my third league. So hopefully, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for that league with Diego and them. I ended up, it's a 2 quarterback league, so I ended up with I fucked the league over by drafting 2 early quarterbacks right away. I got Patty Mahomes and Jalen Hurts on my team.
Oh,
so.
damn.
Yeah, but all right, man. Nonetheless, let's get the show started. And we're going to go with our division winners, our predictions for the division winners. And we're going to start off with, of course, Carlos, the NFC East. Or with the East. AFC and NFC. So I'm going to start off with the AFC, man. It's the Bills, the Dolphins, Patriots, and Jets. This season, last season, I know the Bills were the automatic, man. Bills were automatic to get that division. I think they've won 3 divisions in the last 4 years. Yeah, 3 of the last 4. Now, the Bills do have the 4th hardest schedule, and I believe that they're going to split with the Jets. But I don't know if this is a long shot or not. But I'm going to go with the winners of the division being the Jets, Jets. They're going to finally stop that run. Like I said, I'm unsure about the offensive line of the Jets. But again, I feel Rodgers is going to cancel all that out. I feel that he's finally new place, rejuvenated. He's going to go back to the elite quarterback level that he can play at. Their defense is going to be top 5. And the team just seems, I don't know if to say more united because, they're a little bit like the big guys are new. But I feel that team is united. Just looking at Hard Knocks, man, they feel like they are following their leader, which is Aaron Rodgers. And I'm going to go with the Jets winning that division. The Bills coming in at 2. The Dolphins are going to be 3. I also thought about the Dolphins, man, but it all leads to Tua's health. Can he stay healthy? Will he stay healthy? And, the Patriots are going to go last. Who knows what to expect out of Mac Jones, man. You know what Bill Belichick's going to give you on defense, but it's just going to come back to that quarterback play. And I'm gonna go with the best quarterbacks up top, followed by Tua, and then Mac Jones at the end.
Well, it's definitely not going to be as easy as just picking the Bills as it has been in the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this division is kind of mimicking what the AFC West looked like last year, with the Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers all being pretty good. That's what this division is giving me a glimpse of, even though we haven't seen a snap from anybody. I don't know, man, because Rodgers is definitely stacked with weapons, and after watching Hard Knocks, I always have a soft spot for the Hard Knocks team. I was about to say, yeah, your camera went out.
Yeah, no, keep
However,
going, man.
I wanted to give a surprise and say Miami, but I don't believe in them, so I'm gonna stick with the Buffalo Bills.
With the Bills?
Yeah, I think the Bills are going to. I think you're right. They will split it with the Jets, and it will be a battle between them two. But I think ultimately, the Bills they're knocking. They're right there.
All right, and sorry about that. I am going through technical difficulties here. I thought I had charged my camera. And
no worries. Quick battery swap. Oh,
there we go.
You're back.
Yeah, so do you want to give it a shot first with the NFC East?
Yeah.
Lost. 150,000 yards.
Bro, the Eagles could all of a sudden get 10 of the best Hall of Famers the NFL has ever had, on their roster tomorrow. And I'm still not going to fucking pick the Eagles for the division. It's fucking Cowboys division to lose, baby. Let's go.
Damn. All right. Well, I was also I was fighting back and forth with this one. Me too, man, because I fucking hate the Eagles. It's a division, that we just hate every team that's not Cowboys in that fucking division. I was this close. I was writing on my notes. I had put Eagles up at first, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just gonna go with my heart. I'm gonna go also with the Cowboys, man. And not just also going with my heart, but I had to stay consistent with what I told you guys. That I'm gonna give McCarthy and Dak Prescott a clean slate. Them working together, McCarthy fixing Dak. I feel he's gonna put Dak, calling the plays. I feel he's gonna put Dak in a better situations. Cowboys defense is gonna be top 5. They added cornerback Stephon Gilmore. They also have the first round pick, defensive tackle Mozzie Smith, which he's gonna be really good, man. We had trouble with the run, stopping the run, stopping those gaps, and I feel Mozzie Smith is going to help us out there. We also got Brandon Cooks, a receiver that we traded for and we picked up. He's going to be a good deep threat along with Michael Gallup. And we've got the 6th best offensive line. Even though the Eagles have the best offensive line and a solid running back committee, I don't think they're going to win 14 games again. And I feel that division, I mean, man, we've got the Giants too. It's just the place that I'm going. It's Cowboys, Eagles. Giants are going to end up 3rd. Coach Daboll is really good. I just don't trust Daniel Jones to have another good season. Plus, is Saquon going to stay healthy? That's another thing too. He's going to want his money. He's tagged. And then the Commanders, I really have got nothing else to say about the Commanders until they get a quarterback that can actually make some noise in that division. It's the Cowboys and Eagles to lose, man. The Eagles, or the last team to win the NFC East in back-to-back years, has been the Eagles back in 2003 and 2004. So it's been 20 years, man, since there's been a back-to-back winner in that NFC East. So
okay,
we've got that, man.
My fucking Amazon machine is just fucking answering questions I didn't even ask it over there.
Oh, they're probably mentioning Cowboys division winners.
I don't know how I activated it, but it hurt me in the living room. Yeah, no, there's no way. Like I said, they could have 10 of the best football players to ever play in the NFL picked up on their roster tomorrow. I'm still not fucking picking the Eagles.
All right, so we got in the East, we got the Jets, or I got the Jets and the Cowboys winning the division. You said Bills, right? Bills and Cowboys.
Dallas. Yeah.
All right, man.
What do we do? West now?
Next is the West. So we've got the AFC. Man, this one's just by default, man. We gotta go with Mahomie, with the Chiefs and Andy Reid. They'll continue to dominate that division. There's no slowing them down. I know that Travis Kelce just hyperextended his knee today in practice, so he might not be ready for Thursday. We'll get into a little bit that for our weekly picks for Thursday night football, but I still anticipate no matter who is out there, Mahomes is just gonna make it happen. He's got that magic. The Chargers, I know Moore's gonna have that offense as one of the best in the league. You know, he likes to throw that ball a lot. He'll finally have a quarterback that can actually throw that deep ball, make smart decisions. Not saying that Dak's not smart, but I feel that sometimes he's just trying to thread that needle when he doesn't have to. The Broncos still have work to do. Who knows what fucking Russell Wilson, if he's gonna still be a fucking politician, kissing babies and shit. How Sean Payton was saying, stop kissing babies. And the Raiders, I just don't trust head coach McDaniels, man, and Jimmy G. I don't know if Jimmy G is going to stay healthy. I don't know if he can even play well without a great defense. So it's just too many questions.
The Raiders pretty much became irrelevant once they added Jimmy Garoppolo.
I mean, he can win, but I got the Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, and Raiders.
No, sir. His teams with stacked defenses can win. He cannot get wins. He's not him. So You're right. This is Mahomes' division for the foreseeable future. I got Kansas City.
Kansas City. All right, man. Ready to go on to the South? Or actually, wait, my bad. We didn't even talk about the NFC.
Yeah, I was about to say you're skipping the NFC West.
The NFC, yeah. I mean, I've got the 49ers. Again, another one by default. Best defense in that division and probably in the league too.
Mr. Irrelevant leads them to a division title?
Yeah, he's going to lead them there. There's no reason not to believe in him. Best defense, again. Seahawks, can Geno Smith actually have another solid season? That's another guy that, can he put back-to-back seasons together? Yeah. And then the Rams, a lot of shit's going on there with Matthew Stafford. We've got Cooper Kupp with his nagging hamstring injury. Is he even going to stay healthy? Who knows with that? And then the Cardinals with Kyler Murray out, man. They've got no chance. And with that head coach and that weird as fuck motivational speech, did you see that shit? It was just awkward as fuck.
Oh,
he started the speech with like somewhere I mean, he was saying that like who took the bus or drove here, and raise up your hands, blah blah blah. And they're like, all right, who drove here or who took the bus or who took the train or whatever the fuck. And then he goes on to that, we need that fire in our belly. We need that fire and blah blah. He started like what the fuck did that have to do with? And everybody was kind of like confused and shit. You gotta check out that video. But it was a random. Pat McAfee had a field day with that.
Oh, that's the video. I'm watching that.
Yeah, so you gotta watch that.
Okay, I'll check it out.
So yeah, who you got, man?
Also the 49ers. I wanted to do a sleeper with the Rams, but I had forgotten about Kupp not being fully healthy. And the Seahawks are just too inconsistent.
Yeah.
I can see it being San Francisco and Seattle at the end if it does get close. But I'm gonna go 49ers.
Niners. All right. Now let's go down south. AFC South. Man. This one could be a little toss-up. but I'm just gonna end up going with the Jaguars winning this division. Um, Trevor Lawrence just continues. He's gonna continue to play well. Man, I can't believe I forgot the coach's name. I'm blanking out.
Peterson.
Peterson, yes, Doug Peterson. He's gonna have that team really well coached.
I don't know how his name came to my head immediately, but it was logged there.
Yeah, no, good thing it did because I was just blanking out. The Titans just with Ryan Tannehill. I don't know, man. I don't know,
It's still Tannehill in Nashville.
yeah, it's still
Okay.
Tannehill, and I don't. Derrick Henry, who knows how much more he's got, man. He's been just carrying that load.
And he's gonna do it for another year. I got the Titans, baby.
What? Titans winning that division?
Yeah.
Whoa, man. Okay. DeAndre Hopkins, baller season or what?
I've liked the Titans. I feel like they're also one of the teams that just like stays knocking. They don't have the pieces to legitimize. Oh yeah, that's a Super Bowl team, but they're like right on the verge. In my opinion, they've been right on the verge the last couple seasons. They're not. They're closer to it than away from it. So I think they can win the division. I don't know what they'll do in the playoffs, but I like the Titans to win the AFC South.
Wow, man. Interesting.
I also want to switch it up. I don't want to have every same pick as you. But yeah, this one I already had the Titans before you said Jacksonville.
Before that. Okay. Well, man. Interesting. I mean, I'll have the Texans coming up third and the Colts last. I could be wrong on that, but I'm going to give Joey the benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt with CJ Stroud. You'll have those Texans on third. And then NFC South, man. I was thinking between the Saints and Falcons. But I'm just gonna go also like by default. It's like best quarterback in there. Not saying much, but it's Derek Carr. It's Derek Carr, and I forget the name of the Falcons quarterback, man. I think it's his second season.
Second year guy, right?
Forgot his name. So that tells you something. They're just gonna have Bijan. I mean, they have decent weapon in Kyle Pitts. Then the Bucks. I was gonna try to give Baker Mayfield, man, a little bit of his flowers, like maybe 2 flowers, because he was playing kind of well when he got picked up by the Rams, and seeing if maybe that can translate going into the season. But now with Mike Evans looking for another contract and not suiting up, it's looking like, because the deadline was, I think, this Saturday that happened, that he wanted something to be done. And nothing was done, so it doesn't look like he's going to play. So he already lost the weapon there. I don't think Baker Mayfield can just carry that team on his back and somehow end up in the division, but who knows? I got the Panthers last, so I got Saints, Falcons, Bucks, Panthers.
Yeah.
And
that one's looking like New Orleans. New Orleans' division to lose. I'm going to go with the Saints.
All right, and we're going to the North. AFC North. We'll start off with that. I'm going to go with Bengals winning this. And I was looking, like I said, I was looking back at what we picked last year and shit at some of our videos. And last year I picked the Ravens. You picked the Bengals. But man, if Lamar Jackson didn't get hurt, man, I could have been right there. But this year, I'm not going to doubt the Bengals. Hopefully, they don't start off as shitty as they started last season with their offensive line problems. Offensive line is good. Hopefully, Burrow stays healthy and that calf ends up like recovering well or not lingering all season. Man, I wanted to go back with the Ravens because Lamar Jackson's just going to come back
ready. That's who I'm going with.
You're gonna go with
He's paid. He's content. He got what he wanted. The team's solid. There's no more outside talks. It's just football for that team. I've always liked Harbaugh. Lamar Jackson's my fantasy quarterback, so I'm gonna go Ravens.
All right, man. Wow. Now we flipped the switch from last
little
year. So I got Bengals, Ravens. I'm gonna give the Browns third, and then the Steelers coming in last. Which you never know with Mike Tomlin, man. Last
I
year,
wouldn't do that to Mike Tomlin. How dare you?
last year we predicted that he was gonna have his first. Oh man, again. We predicted he was gonna have
season?
his first losing season, and they ended up 9-8.
That guy doesn't lose, bro. All he does is win.
Yeah, but go ahead, man. What you got for the NFC North?
The AFC North, I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens just because he's my quarterback in fantasy. And like I mentioned, I just feel like the Ravens are going to be focusing on football, no contract questions, no outside noise. Hopefully, no police brutalities out in Baltimore. So, yeah, I'm just thinking the Ravens have also been knocking, and these last couple of seasons haven't really worked out for them. So, I'm thinking I have a soft spot for the teams that have just been not just close to getting there, but not quite there. So I have a feeling the Ravens will break through this season and make some noise in the playoffs.
All right, man. Well, damn it. I'm having some technical difficulties here. Unfortunately, I forgot to charge my camera. So I'll try to let it charge for a little bit here. I'm going to be on a black screen here momentarily. So for the NFC, man, NFC North, I was really battling on this one because just off the top of my head, I'm thinking again, by default, Vikings.
It has to be.
Let me see if I could. Did you give your pick already for the NFC North?
No, but it's Minnesota. There's no way. I mean, the Bears might be able to do something. The Lions look like they're getting things right, but like, am I really gonna go out on a limb and pick either one of those two fucking franchises to win a division? No. Green Bay's in shambles, so they're fucking last. And I feel the way Minnesota, I feel the way Minnesota lost last year is gonna light a fire in them, and they're going to have something to say about losing to the Giants in the playoffs last season as the home team after a great regular season from Minnesota. Another team just knocking. I don't know. I guess unwillingly or without realizing it, I've developed a soft spot for the teams that are right close or very near success. But yeah, the Vikings definitely deserve one.
Okay. Well,
not just a division. I think they deserve a Super Bowl bid. I don't know if they'll win it, but I feel like that one loss with the Saints in the playoffs a couple of years back, and then 2 years ago they got stomped. Last year they got upset. Like, what gives? They got to be right there too.
Man, interesting. That's what I was thinking too. The Vikings. I'm not believing in that Lions hype. I know they ended the season going in with an 8-2 run, but this is a new season. Can you do that again? And can you start off? It's going to be of a shock, Carlos. It's going to be a shock. Get ready for this.
Bears.
NFC North, I'm going with the Packers. There's no Super Bowl or bust expectations. Love showed he can play. The offensive line, when he got the chance, and even in the preseason, he looked pretty good. The offensive line is still solid. Pro Football Focus has them as the 8th best offensive line. That defense that was supposed to play well last year, I think didn't play well because of the expectations. But that defense still has 7 former first-round picks and 3 Pro Bowlers or All-Pros. Vikings are going to be second.
What does it matter that that line is so stacked? Who are they going to give the ball to? Like,
They still have Aaron Jones. They have Christian Watson, who's ended up playing better. Love was behind Aaron Rodgers, man. He was looking how to play. He Most likely, even though Rodgers might have not shown it that he didn't like him or he liked him, but I'm sure in that quarterback room he learned something, man. So I'm gonna go with that dark horse, that sneaky pick. I don't believe in the Lions. I'm picking the Packers, Vikings. Yeah, Packers, Vikings, Lions, and Bears. And again, I'm going with a black screen.
Well, I am definitely shocked with your pick. I just don't. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not a believer in learning or like the film room, but was just to take some words out of your vocabulary. Do it again. I haven't seen enough from Love to show me that he can win a whole fucking division. How many games did he play last year?
He only came in when Rodgers was hurt, because Rodgers played all those games.
So what? We'll call it 3 games, 4 games? Is that too many? Is that too short?
No. I don't know if you remember. I think it was versus the Tennessee Titans. He ended up doing a touchdown drive and I think a field goal on one of them. And that was like the action that he got. But he looked really well. I think it was a Thursday night game.
No, doesn't matter to me. That's too small of a sample. To say they're winning the division, I can't.
Oh, man. I'm going to be ready for this one if it does happen. If JP,
if
you're listening.
Fuck no. I'd give the Bears a better chance than the fucking Packers.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Weekly picks for week 1. Thursday night football. We've got the Lions at the Chiefs. Carlos, who are you picking for Thursday night football? Chiefs are 5.5-point favorites.
Shit, give them the spread, dog. I'm going with the champs.
The Chiefs?
Yes.
All right. Man. You know what I'm going to go with?
The Lions are going to go in there and upset? No way.
Nah. I'm going to go with the Chiefs as well. You know, the Chiefs have 8 consecutive opening day wins. No Kelsey potentially. You know, we were talking about how he hyperextended his knee today in practice. There's also no defensive tackle, Chris Jones, man.
He's holding up?
Contract talks, yeah. They haven't gotten any better. In the 7 seasons that he's played with the Chiefs, he's accumulated 65 sacks, including 15.5 last year. So that's going to be a big hole that's going to need to be filled on defense. And the Lions,
player according to NFL.com.
Yeah, he's a good one, man. And the Lions have lost their last 7 consecutive meetings versus Super Bowl champs. Another sneaky stat here: Mahomes is 5-0 on opening day. 1,542 yards, 18 touchdowns, and a donut in the interception department. So this
very dialed in for the week 1s. He doesn't
lose. He doesn't lose in the openers, man. So that's pretty much a given. Another team or another matchup that I wanted to see. It's just Sunday, you know, one of the regular games. Usually we would pick the Cowboys, but since they're on Sunday night, we're going to go and substitute this matchup here. And the closest matchup that Vegas has this week, Packers at Bears. The Bears are favored at -1 point. That's a super close one. And on this one, you know, it's the oldest rivalry in the NFL. They squared off 206 times, and the first matchup being in 1921. These guys hate each other. The Packers lead the all-time series 105-90, or 105 wins, 95 losses, 6 ties. The Packers are 8-0 against the Bears in the last 4 seasons under Matt LaFleur. And
well, at least the Bears owner is not going to be there.
and well, I'm going to go with the Packers, man. That's what I'm going to go with.
Nah, I like
Jordan Love. If I'm gonna keep riding that Packers bandwagon, I got to start off right?
No, if I'm riding a new quarterback's coattail, it's going to be Fields, bro. I'm taking the Bears in this one.
Dang, the Bears. All right. Sunday night football. We jump out to Cowboys are 3.5-point favorites at the Giants. The Cowboys have won 9 of their last 10 meetings against the Giants, including 2-0 last season. Carlos, you know who I'm going with, man. Giving Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott that clean slate. And I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
I am also going to go with the Cowboys. I don't think the Giants being at home will be enough to sway me the other way. Even though they did finish the season better than us. But yeah, no. I'm still going Cowboys.
Still going Cowboys, all right. Same here, man. And
to cover the spread también.
By 3.5? Damn. So it's gonna be, you're gonna stay with a close one, not a blowout?
No, they'll cover it. Like they'll win by more than 3.
Oh, okay. Got it. Whoa. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. Well, I was trying to be back, but I don't know what happened there. Okay, so
all we got is
Monday Night Football. Yeah, all we got is the Monday Night Football. And we've got the Bills are 2.5-point favorites at the Jets. Carlos,
that game's gonna be sick.
Who do you got Monday night?
I'm gonna go with the Jets at home.
Ooh, Jets, Jets, Jets.
Yeah, Rodgers is going to be dialed in. I'm not saying the Bills are going to underestimate the Jets, but I think the Jets know. I mean, both of them know this. This is not something that they just recently learned. But I feel like the Jets know they can't start off with the donut, especially against this team. Like if it was anybody else, if you start off with an L, okay, but you can't versus who you believe will be your opponents for the division. I got the Jets taking care of home. Wait. Oh, it's different games. I was like, wait, how the fuck do the Giants and the Jets both play at fucking home? But it's different days.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got the Jets too, man. I'm going with the Jets. If I'm going to also give them that division win, they got to start off right. And I said that they were going to split with the Bills, so it's got to be at home, right? Where they win. So I'm going to go with the Jets. And I can't wait for that game, man. That one's going to be good. My 2 games is going to be Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. I can't wait. And that pretty much cuts it, man. My camera, I'm hoping that I'm going to end up finishing the pod with the camera. So any last words that you got, Carlos?
Fuck the Eagles.
There we go. We know NFL football is here. If Carlos is saying fuck them Eagles. So for the Morning Fanatic, I'm Albert Torres.
Filthy text again. And not just fuck the Eagles. Fuck the whole city of Philadelphia, bro. And every team in it.
Even the MVP, Joel Embiid?
Especially that guy.
All right, guys. We're out.